There we go. Okay.
17, right?
17. Where's my... Oh, I closed out of it. I'm going to have to get back in it. Okay. Okay, 17 group quiz. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 3. The symbol for the true population proportion is which of the following?
P.
Plain old P. Far too many P's in this unit. Pick a different letter.
I know.
Okay, number 4.
True.
That's what I got.
Me too.
Do you guys say
And
true for 5?
5 is also true.
9.
Anyone else get confused when you thought the question was repeating itself and then you realized you didn't read it?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, those are different things. Maybe I should.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, number 6. Murder trials. All right. Find P hat. Hey, by the way, Madeline, did you see that's actually what it's called?
Yeah, is that what you were calling it? Or is that because I was asking?
We were calling it on Monday, but that was like actually in the textbook now. It's like, oh, hey, sweet.
Yeah.
Find P hat. Oh.
I got 0.75.
Mm-hmm.
Same with me, 0.075 or 0.75.
Ugh. Darn decimals. Okay, number 7. Margin of error.
Oh.
For the 95% confidence interval.
Yeah. I got 0.109.
Yeah, well, I rounded that.
Yeah, it rounds up. Awkwardly, because then you only have 2 decimal places, but it is 0.11.
Yeah, because isn't the number after 9 like a 6, 7, 8, or 9? Or a 5? I can't remember.
Something like that. I may not have written it down, but I do remember rounding it now.
So what is it supposed to be?
0.11.
I already turned mine in, so it must be fine, you know, since it is.
Okay.
It accepted that?
I think so. I'm looking. I think so.
Okay, because I turned mine in too, and I have 0.11, and I got that right. I mean, it is the same answer. It's just how you're rounding exactly, I guess. So I don't know. Okay, question 8. The lower bound. Max, what you got?
Lower bound I got 0.64 and the upper bound I got 0.86.
Same.
Same.
That must have been my problem on my homework quiz.
Yeah. You guys say that if you increase the sample size from 60 to 80, you're going to decrease the width of your confidence interval.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, number 9 is supposed to be 0.859, right?
8.
Again, it rounds up. Well, because of how you answered 7, because you didn't round 7 up, then yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 11. What is the smallest n can be and still meet both requirements?
20 or 1 over 2.
That's what I got.
And so then number 12, when it's asking the same thing for 1 over 10, I was thinking that it could just be 10, but I got it wrong. So I was obviously like, okay, so then is it 100 then?
Yeah.
The only reason I was thinking it could be 10 though is because I thought it could be 10 because it just has to be greater or equal to 10.
But you have to plug it into the little equation.
But well, if you think about it, what is 10 times 1/10? It's 1. It's not 10.
Okay.
So you got to do 100, so it goes all the way up to 10.
Okay. I was just thinking, I don't know.
So yeah, that's backward algebra. 13. Are the conditions satisfied for a hypothesis test?
True.
Yep.
True. What is p hat?
Oh, they call it.
I got 475.
Yep.
0.475, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 475 million. I'm
Awkward.
teasing.
Awkward. 15. Test statistic. I'll tell you, when I read this, it freaked me out a little bit. I was like, what? Oh.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was like, what?
We never called Z a test statistic. Like, that's what it is. But we didn't use the words test statistic until we had an additional one. So I was like, wait, what a second? Well, okay. Just Z.
I got -0.224.
No.
Is that?
I got -2.282.
Oh, I got -2.054. But that's still different from yours, though, right?
It's much closer.
Yours are way different from mine. I got 0.056.
Did you put the null hypothesis in, Max?
Probably not. I mean, probably.
Because that's what I did wrong for the first one, and then I went back and watched the video, and I learned that I completely forgot that step.
Okay, so I'm trying to think, which numbers are we working with here? The 0.6? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find which one of my calculations scribbled on my page here is the one that relates to this problem. Okay. So yeah, we do our p hat minus p over our very long version of figuring out standard deviation with p.
Yeah, did you not put it in the Excel?
No.
Oh, I put it in the Excel thingy.
Oh, I just did it by hand. So
I'm much too lazy to do it by hand.
That wasn't hard.
I know. I was just like, because they showed us how to do it on the thing, so I figured.
No, yeah. So let's see. I have.
What did you get for your p-value?
My p hat.
Your p-value.
Just regular p.
Yeah, because number 16 it says what is the p-value?
0.011.
Yeah, see, I got 0.020.
Yeah, see, and I've already submitted my test.
So you know you're right.
So I know I'm right. I don't want to say it that way, but I know I'm right because I submitted it. Hold on,
I think. Oh yeah, and so, but I don't know if mine can be right because you know how they're really close to yours.
Yeah.
But
well, okay, let me.
So that's.
Here's my screen thing. Screen share.
But Max, you said you got completely different numbers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna trust you guys. I know what I did wrong because I got an A completely on
the
homework quiz. So I probably just did the PE value wrong.
Okay, sorry, I just realized I was trying to screen share. I don't want to screen share, I just want to show you this.
Yeah, that looks right.
And so you got so you got -2 point what?
282.
282.
Is that backwards? Didn't you guys look at it?
It's right. It's right side up.
Okay. On my screen, it looks like it's backward. I'm like, oh my gosh, how would you read that?
And then.
So yeah, that's just the regular old Z formula.
Yeah, and so you got point what?
-2.282.
No, for 16.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get back to it. Quiz. 16, 0.011. Because it's a one-sided.
So I needed to divide mine, and that's because I didn't divide mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but then like
Oh, yeah, when you put it in the applet, you just only shade the left tail.
Yeah. Okay, so I forgot that step. Output. Okay.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
15, 16, so 17, decision.
Reject.
Jinx.
Good. And 18, make it in English.
The bottom one, there's sufficient evidence to conclude that the water quality in the area has decreased.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know what in the world I did on my homework quiz, but I'm gonna have to go back and figure that out because
I haven't done my homework on did you miss them?
I missed like 5. I was like,
No,
what the heck? I got a perfect score on this one. And then I bombed. I missed something. I missed numbers somewhere. Okay, but so now, so Max, you will be able to see it. Actually, I guess both of you, if you go to your content, and look in week 14, way the heck down there, group project. Final project. It actually gives us stuff we're supposed to be working on this week. So what we were supposed to have emailed on Tuesday was the group project overview, Word document indicating who in your group will have oversight for specific tasks over the next 5 weeks. So I forwarded just to Madeline. I can forward it to you too, Max, because apparently this email did not go to the whole class. There's like a group project folder, which I'm getting all kind of confused now. Maybe it was just a link to the content folder where I just told you guys to go, and I can finally found it. When I click on the top one, the design the study thing, because that's what's due by Saturday, we have to have our study designed. I have like a whole document now. We put our names in. So for each step in the process, one of us needs to be in charge of collecting from the other members of the group as we go along. So
the other thing is, do we each need to fill this out, or is it just you?
Just me.
Okay, but this is just what's going to help us, like, direct us in what we need to get done, though. Okay,
so let me see now if I can actually.
Because I see, I have it open on Microsoft.
Oh, I can't. That's dumb. I can't screen share my Word document. Fine. Or at least I can't figure it out. So we just need to decide. Everybody will write up and submit their collect the data document. I don't know. This doesn't really make sense. It kind of seems like we're all going to be doing it together anyway. So we need a main writer for designing the study, for describing the data, making inference, taking action, someone to be in charge of a PowerPoint.
I can do the PowerPoint.
Okay.
I hope. That's the thing. I just bombed that test, so I feel like I'm useless, but.
You're not useless.
When I was like looking at these, I was like, great.
Okay, well, here's the dumb thing. I don't want to come up with anything. Like, I don't know. Where did it give us? Oh.
Hey, if you scroll down, you can see it gives us examples of like how many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Design the study and then.
Is it just supposed to be like a statistical study?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people don't want to design a statistical study?
Well, I'm sitting here like trying to design something that we can actually collect data for, but we can do it. I don't know. I don't understand some of these suggestions. Are there 1,000 chips in every bag of Chips Ahoy?
Oh, so you just buy a bunch of.
Yeah, but I'm like, how do we take action on something like that? I don't understand.
We write the company.
We write Chips Ahoy. I only found 972 chips in my bag of Chips Ahoy. I need you to correct this action.
Isn't Chips Ahoy like a cookie company?
Yeah, so we're just like break apart a whole bag of Chips Ahoy and count the chocolate chips.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah, because we don't have to do we don't have to do a huge study as well, right?
No, there are options.
Where are you finding all these options, like these suggestions?
Okay, did you find the
project folder and all that stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm in the final project folder.
Okay, if you click on design the study,
Okay.
then it will open another page to click on design the study again to open a Word document that gives you all these instructions and outline.
I don't see a Word doc. I'll keep searching. You guys just keep doing you.
No, it should just, okay, maybe see, I opened this a while ago, so now I'm like, I don't remember.
Oh, here we go. I found it. Word document. Okay. Suggestions. Let's see. Where are they?
Let's just scroll down. It's at the bottom of the first page.
I see it. Okay. Well, should we count how many sugar grains are in a bag of sugar?
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. We'll let Max be in charge of collecting data. Crap, we all have to do it.
Something that we could all do. I mean, that on the taking action, yeah. I mean, we just infer that we can make an inference from how many Chips Ahoy that we find that for every 10 Chips Ahoy there's one cookie, so we assume that there's 30 cookies in each bag.
Well, see, like, I feel like, yeah, we need to like scroll down the page and be like, okay, what are we supposed to be doing with this? So, I mean, which statistical method are you going to use for your study? Quantitative, one sample, sigma known. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know any sigmas for any kind of cookie or sugar grains or like.
You could look it up. You could look it. I'm sure we could look it up. How many people voted for Trump?
There is a when designing, are you using a survey or not? And will your project involve human subjects or not? If we use human subjects and or conduct a survey, we have to do a lot more work. It looks like because we have to design the survey and get it approved, and I mean, we have to have project approval overall, but if we're using a survey of any kind, we have to have that additionally approved.
We could do the spread of favorite colors between guys and girls, and we can just find 40 guys, 40 girls asking their favorite colors, and then we could do that'd be independent t-test on sigma unknown.
Can we do independent t-tests on categorical?
Yeah, you just assign each color a value.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be the same thing as asking them, like, what's your favorite number?
Yeah, no, because that would still be categorical, even though it is a number, wouldn't it?
I guess you'd get a decimal, which doesn't make any sense. We found that 3.76% of the people like the color red-blue.
I want to my brain is blocked. I want to look back at our textbook at some of the examples that we've used in previous lessons.
We could do a dodecahedral dice and each roll 100 times and report our numbers.
Can we use a regular dice? Because I don't have any.
Yeah, or we could do the quarter one.
They did a regular one, so I don't know if that'd be approved. That's all.
Is there anything paired we can do? Like, can we do anything like a before and after?
We could ask people how they're feeling, and then give them a chip, and then ask them how they're feeling. I don't know how to quantitate that.
Could we ask how people are feeling with different weathers since we're in different places? Or no, does that?
Okay, maybe can we do something with the weather with our different places that doesn't have to be conducting a survey to people? Can we like compare weather, compare temperatures or something?
Let's compare how much the cost of taxis rise. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we can do weather.
Okay. What if we like look what's like the average temperature in the United States today on November 10th? But then we gather our own data. Okay, well, the average temperature in Las Lunas, New Mexico is such and such. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm like, I can look up on my little weather app on my phone.
That we could do that, but how are we supposed to get more than 30? Like, will we do it for the last 30 years? That we could assume normal distribution. We need at least 30 samples.
Can we just do more places? Like we can just look up. What if we did like look up the average temperature in every state capital right now or something, see if
what would we be testing?
I don't know. Whether
I think we'd have to.
The average this year is different than the average last year.
So wouldn't it be easier if we did those 30, if we did the past 30 years and you could say like the weather is changing, you know, like it's getting colder or it's getting hotter.
We're testing global warming.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I like it. So we're just going to find, what, 30 capitals and do it from this year and last year?
I thought we were going to do 30 years. Pick one place and do 30 years, right? Because wouldn't that be a one sample test or whatever? Or am I not understanding this?
No, I don't know.
That's not a sample, I think.
I just feel like that would be easier, and it kind of would it would give us like a question, like a hypothesis about us saying like we want to see if the weather's decreased or increased the past 30 years in November in New Mexico and wherever you're from.
I'm from everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to figure out which. Where's my paper? Yeah. So, are we picking one place and checking it average temperature every year?
Well, I think
for the last 30 years, or multiple places?
I think we should do 3 places that way. Because if we just do one place, we can all find that data in 2 seconds.
Okay.
And we can check the effects of global warming. We can say we hypothesize that the effects of global warming are increased in hotter regions than in less. That can be our hypothesis. And then we just check 3 areas. We check somewhere in a traditionally hot area like Texas, or somewhere in you know what I mean?
Okay. Where do you live, Madeline?
I'm in California right now.
Okay.
I'm from Alaska though, so.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out, okay, how are we doing this and which method does it fall under?
Well, if we did
an
3
ANOVA?
cities, yeah, because it'd be 3 cities and there'd be multiple data for each one, and they that would be an ANOVA test. Better get my money's worth out of the SPS for this.
Multiple data from each city. So are we going to do average temperature in the month of November for every year for the last 30 years?
Or the last
for the month
10,
of November.
we could do the last 10 years, right? With 3 different samples.
No, 'cause
No.
each sample needs to have 30.
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
We'll have to do like 1985 to 2015 because November's not over yet. Average temp for the month of November from 1985 to 2015. Okay.
We're doing this right now.
Well, I'm just trying to write it down because we have to turn in our design this study by Saturday.
All 3 of us have to turn it in?
No. The thing that we were supposed to have already turned in was deciding who's turning things in
Oh.
for each step. So one of us needs to be in charge of turning it in by this Saturday, the designing the study part. And then next week or the week after, we all turn in our collect the data one, and the week after that, somebody else turns in describe the data.
So next week we have to have all the data ready.
I think it's 2 weeks. I don't think we have that one quite. All the due dates are on that
Okay.
folder.
This Saturday, basically what we're doing is what we're going to turn in. You're going to turn in for this Saturday, right?
I can do that, yeah. Main writer for design the data. I'll go ahead and do that.
If you want, I'll turn in for collect the data.
We actually all have to do that.
Oh, we all turn in for collect the data?
Because everybody, yeah, because we're all supposed to be participating in writing or collecting
Okay.
pieces of the data.
Yeah.
So do you want to
Oh,
describe it,
I
Max?
just looked at step 2. All right. Well, I can do step 3 if you want.
Okay. And make inference and take action are actually turned in at the same time.
Uh-huh.
And
so what?
Remember correctly.
Explain like what would we be doing that right here? Like we're gonna find like we're gonna see what the actual answer is, right? And then we're gonna take action by just stating what we found.
I don't know. I guess we can get all scientific-y in here and decide if we want to say we will commit to not driving our cars as much so that we don't contribute to global. I don't know.
We will slash everyone's tires in our cities.
Yeah, there you go.
Multiple data from each.
That's the best I have.
Okay, so do you guys want to just collect the data from the city you're living in now?
Sorry, what?
Like right.
Do we each just want to collect wherever you're living right now? Like you're in Rexburg, right?
Yeah.
Max?
Yeah.
So just collect the data from Rexburg for the last 30 years, the month of November, and Madeline, whatever city you're in California, and I'll do my city that I live in now.
Yeah, I think that would be perfect.
Okay,
And
so the ANOVA hypotheses are already done for us because it's always the null is there's no difference.
The temperature.
Oh, crap, we're doing this wrong.
Or are we doing it wrong?
Because we're not assessing the change over the last 30 years. We're assessing if there's a difference in average temperature. Crap,
So
my brain got confused.
It'd be an ANOVA difference test.
We're just trying, all we're doing
there's
with
only
an
2
ANOVA
sets of
test is
data.
deciding if there's differences between our cities.
And we're testing the differences between our cities and the temperature. That's yeah. Okay.
We're not, the way an ANOVA is not going to test the rise of temperature over time. Like the global warming aspect of that test, we're not going to find from ANOVA. We're just going to find if there's a difference between here in Los Lunas and California and Rexburg.
Well, can we just do, what was the one before the ANOVA that we learned about? Can we just do a difference one?
Quantitative. I want to like look up again, what were some of the ways that they did ANOVA tests? What are they? I mean, it seems like that should be a nice one to do with multiple people collecting data.
The ANOVA test was just testing, like, it gave us 3 sets of data. It was just like, this was this car, and this is how much it cost in this city. This was this car. This is how much it cost in this city, and this was this car, and this is how much it cost in this city.
Mm-hmm.
There was no change between the car values over years, so we can't. Yeah.
So, well, so couldn't we do the exact same thing, but we wouldn't be seeing the change? We would just be seeing the different temperatures in California to Rexburg to New Mexico.
The relative difference in temperature. I mean,
yeah, I guess it just kind of seems like it doesn't make sense, because shouldn't we expect a difference in temperature between California and Rexburg?
Well,
like, we don't think that the null hypo, we don't think that the temperatures are equal.
yeah.
So using that as a null hypothesis wouldn't make sense. It would be like, why did you even try to,
yeah, so
it's not going to work.
Could we do like car cells?
The cost of cars, just rip one right off of the website.
What did you say?
Textbook. Just
yeah, this is a textbook. We just rip it right out of this textbook and use it.
Yeah, I guess the Hummer and whatever. I guess that's not very creative, huh?
Sales of pets.
Can we do like, yeah, something sales of bananas, dogs?
Children. What?
Yeah, children. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find the dumb textbook for ANOVA.
Like, do we have to be crazy creative? Because the ones that he put on here, I wouldn't say they're like ridiculously creative. Like,
no, they just have to make sense. Grateful. Muscles. I mean, okay, maybe we don't do the cities we live in. Can we decide what are 3 places we think have similar temperatures? And we think maybe there is no difference, but we're going to decide that if there is.
Yeah. Like if we just pick like New Mexico, Texas, and Arizona.
Mm-hmm. At least one of the mean differs. See, I need to open
or
a good example.
Probably cities in a big state.
Gratitude. Gosh dang it. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to, I have the textbook open again to the ANOVA chapter to try and be like, okay, what's something that we can do? Well, so the one of the examples on there was like the soccer players kicked the ball with different pairs of shoes on to try and decide if the shoes affected their accuracy.
Should we all drink a drink before studying a different kind of drink, and then rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, and then test the, you know what I mean? It's cheap, it's easy.
Like if we drink something before we take our next exam for math.
Well, not exams. We don't have that many exams left, but any project you're about to do, any homework, before you, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Okay, how do we evaluate results on that?
You would assign your effectiveness, how you believe you did. It'd be a subjective scale, but it's all I can think of.
Okay.
So So wouldn't we have to have like the average of what we were getting on something? Like if we used our quizzes, for example, that we take with each other, wouldn't we have to have that average and then take the drink, all three of us get the same drink?
What if instead of like quizzes, what if we did like before we went to bed and we like rated our quality of sleep or something?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because then that doesn't necessarily factor into like, you know, math comes easier for me, or it doesn't, like, we don't have to try and figure out.
But that's the reason why I was saying that though, because wouldn't it just be by like the quizzes, because we all have like, you know, different test scores, right? But yeah, because it would just be however many hours we normally get to sleep, right? So that'd probably be easier data. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, do we want to do like hours of sleep or?
Before we have to, yeah,
quality?
we could do like hours of sleep. Well, do you want to do a decimal? That's the question. Do you want to do a decimal or do you want to do minutes? Because minutes would be like a whole number. Hours would have a decimal.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm wondering if you want to calculate hours of sleep or quality of sleep. Like to rate quality. Well, because like, you know, okay, if I have to get up and go to work in the morning or something like that, maybe my hours of sleep is limited by my alarm clock, not necessarily by because I drank a whole 20-ounce Coke before I went to bed. You know what I mean? I hate this so much.
I'm gonna go jump.
I just like, but he wants numbers though, right? He doesn't want quality, like, right?
Guess what I just realized, guys?
What?
I could have stopped recording our broadcast and we still could have seen each other. So this is all going to be part of our quiz.
Hey, good for them. They can hear us argue about life.
I was like, crap, I can't stop it or we won't be able to see and hear each other and keep talking about this. No, I can like turn off the broadcast and we could be not live. So
I see, we're really trying.
at least they're going to see, hello, we've spent the last 25 minutes doing this.
I've got it. I think I have it.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, we're gonna all go. We're gonna buy 30 bags of Skittles each, little tiny packets. And we're just gonna count how many Skittles are in there.
Okay, are we categorizing colors or are we just counting the number of bags?
Nope. Total number of
Skittles per bag.
Skittles. Total number of Skittles.
Okay, and then are we gonna like look up on Skittles website what they say is the average number of Skittles in a bag, and that's our null?
Yep.
Ooh, and then we see if the number of Skittles, because they're done by weight, right? Okay.
So this is what we're gonna do. We can weigh a Skittle, one Skittle, okay? And we can divide that by the net weight that they usually say, and that can be our null. Bam. I'm so smart.
Okay, wait, I thought the null was just whatever the bag says. The null is...
Yeah, but the bag's not going to say it contains 17 pieces of Skittles. You said it was going to contain a net weight, right? So what I'm saying is we weigh a Skittle. We take that average weight that they say is in each bag. We
wait. Let me see.
Skittle.
Let me see if maybe I can just Google what Skittles says the average number of Skittles in each bag is. Though they fill them by weight, what does Skittles say the average number is? And then we'll see if they are right or not.
According to our test.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like Skittles has to have some kind of, you know, on average, we think there are 37 Skittles in each bag that weighs 4 ounces or whatever. My weights are probably very off, but yeah, then that's a dang lot of Skittles. Can we do M&Ms? I'd rather eat M&Ms.
I know, that's what I was thinking. It's like, can I do something?
If we have to.
Can we do peanut M&Ms if we're going to do M&Ms?
What'd you say?
Strict peanut M&Ms.
Oh yeah, no, I would rather go for peanut M&Ms any day. So.
All right.
I'm supposed to. I work in a weight loss clinic, so I'm not supposed to have any sugar until Thanksgiving. So now you guys just ruined my.
Well, see, you can just open all the bags and count them and just dump them into like a big gallon bag, and then after Thanksgiving, have like a whole gallon bag full of peanut M&Ms.
Or we could all just buy 30-gallon bags of peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Thank you, diabetes.
Yeah, I guess I'm glad that we have an excuse now to eat peanut M&Ms. So I'm
Okay,
down.
where's my page now?
It's my homework, Mom. Leave me alone.
Okay, peanut M and where's my and? Peanut M&Ms. See, like, what size? That's a lot of candy, guys. I don't want to spend that much money on candy.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, we have to buy, because we have to buy 30 of them, right?
Just buy a little, like.
No, if we're doing all the same thing, we each only have to buy 10 bags.
Oh, okay. Oh, duh.
That we can get away with.
Okay. Awesome.
I dig.
Okay, so what? I think just a regular old bag of peanut M&Ms is 1.74 ounce. I'm looking up here. That's just the regular size, not the share with a friend size, not the fun size.
It's 1.70.
1.7.
Regular size bag?
Just a regular size bag.
Peanut M&Ms.
Okay, so let's see. My
Regular.
gosh, you can buy peanut M&Ms in like crazy mass.
How much are they?
You can buy 48 bags for $41.
Steal. So wait, we're going for what ounceage?
1.74, I think, is what I saw. Okay, hold on. I need to search.
Okay, cool. I have Amazon Prime. I'll have this here in no time.
Stop, I'm so confused. Okay, I don't want that. I want to go back. I'm going to have to be more specific in my Google. How many M&Ms in a 1.74 ounce bag? Let's see if Google can give me a null
How many licks
hypothesis.
does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
There's quite a few answers to this. So see, we'll have to like document where we get our research from, but oh, I don't want to, stupid. All right. 1.74.
Just a heads up, I might lose you guys at any moment because my battery's like super low.
Okay.
Just pick one of them, the one that looks most credible.
I know, I'm like, I don't want it to be like a random website that I have to reference.
M&M's doesn't have an exact thing.
Well, their site was not very search friendly. I didn't understand. M&M's peanut chocolate candies. You know what? We could probably just read the back of the bag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dang. Serving size, 1 pack. I want you to tell me how many M&Ms are in your packs.
All right, I'm doing homework, guys. I'm not just talking to myself, I promise.
So 8 ounce candies. chocolate.
Are you trying to search it too? How many peanut
I think
M&Ms
that's
are in a
enough.
1.74? Yeah, see, I would love to get it from M&M.
Yeah, like if you look on the Target one, they're huge. They say 8 ounces. Like the huge bags.
Mm-hmm. Okay, like I'm gonna have to go to like M&M's website because I know I'm singing Slim Shady. Sorry.
Reference.com. This looks good.
What?
Okay.
I have, okay, so if you get onto Target, the peanut M&Ms, oh wait, that's the king size. That's 3.27 ounces. Because you said they're not going to tell us, right?
Oh. Okay, you ready for this? You ready for this?
Yes.
Individual packs, which contain one 1.59 ounce serving, contain 30 to 35 candies.
You're brilliant. How'd you find it?
Where is that?
It's just not the peanut M&Ms, I think. That's all. I think it's just M&Ms. So we might have to do just M&Ms.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
well,
Yeah, whatever you do.
1.59 ounce serving is anywhere between 30 to 35. So do we want to pick a number between 30 and 35? Just say that's what they said.
Yeah.
32.5?
Well,
I'm kidding.
Gosh. Okay, where did you find? You're gonna have to like save your reference for that wherever you just found that.
It is at. Well, I'm gonna lose my battery here. I literally have. It says 1%.
Just copy and paste it and email it to us.
And I think he's gone. I just can't hear him. I can't hear any of you.
Can't either.
He froze.
I know. I'm like laughing. His face is just frozen.
Okay, stop it. I don't want to go to your stupid marketing page. I want to see the dang M&Ms. Oh my gosh, this is making me crazy. Why are you going to this marketing page? Where's my dang M&Ms?
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, he's texting me now, and I lost you guys.
Okay, yeah, so if you just, I just realized if you just type in peanut M&M nutrition, peanut M&M's nutrition, M&M's.com, US nutrition.
Yeah, see,
Then,
I'm looking at nutrition facts, but it doesn't separate them into the number of M&Ms in the bag. Just as the serving size is one bag.
yeah, that's dumb. Contain less than 2%. You're not helping us. Stupid. And so that's obviously what it's on the bag too, huh?
Yeah. Well, whatever Max found. Of like the 32 or 33 per bag or whatever, we just need to kind of pick it. Or whichever one it was that he found it for, whether it's regular or peanut.
Yeah, he said it was regular M&Ms. Like that's what he said. That's why I was sad.
You just have to buy a bag of peanuts and put them in the same bag all together and just eat them in handfuls.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, I guess, give up my Google search right now because bleh. Okay, so now we're doing quantitative one sample sigma unknown.
That's what
Right?
that's quantitative. Quantitative sigma. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a Google
Spreadsheet.
Well, yeah, we should probably do it on our Gmail as well, because then if we do that, then we can just all plug in our data on there. And then I'll have a Google shared, what is the thing that I volunteered myself for?
PowerPoint?
Yeah, PowerPoint. And so then you guys can kind of see like what's going on. And then if I just need you guys to put any of your data in there, you can put it in there, you know, just like copy and paste it, and then I have it. And that's
Okay.
what we should do as well for Anyways, but you did say that we have to turn it in separately.
Our collect the data one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so say, because then we could just do one and then just, yeah, you'll see.
Okay, so I'm gonna, all I have to turn in right this second is, okay, I'm writing the design, the study part.
Yeah, what more do you have to do for that? Is there anything?
I think that's just like I need to get Max's email, I guess, so I know exactly which kind. We're doing the M&M bag of this many ounces or whatever. Yeah. And our null hypothesis, the H equals 33. And our, alternative hypothesis is H does not equal 33. And we'll just see as we each do 10 bags, if our data proves or disproves their expected average.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, well, yeah, just send an email, but keep me in the email just so that I can see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just so I don't feel like I don't know what you guys are talking about the next time we meet.
Oh no, I think we're all gonna be sick of each other. Okay. We're all gonna just have a big email chain. I may start a new one.
Yeah, so Tamara doesn't get our emails.
Well, she's not.
Oh, she isn't?
No. No, okay. When I've sent you guys the last couple group meeting links, I have not included her. I still just replied from the thread that she was included on, but I did not reply to her. So she's not getting it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, let me know if you need me to do anything, okay, this week if you like get behind in something, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I guess once I get it officially typed out, the design part, and turned in, then we can all start collecting our data. So.
Okay. Yeah, and I should probably just start doing it anyways, right? And I just need to get 10 bags.
Yeah, but don't buy them quite yet, just until we make sure we know exactly what the size is, so we're all getting the same size and stuff.
Okay, so I'll wait and then I'll read over what you put on the thing. Okay, thank you so much.
Definitely by Saturday night, which we should be able to start buying bags because that's when I have to have the design turned in.
Okay, cool.
And gosh dang, iLearn's going to be down. Did you see like Saturday at 11 p.m. to Sunday at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I have to have all my homework done like Friday every week because my husband always has football games, and so I never wait till the last minute. Do you wait till the last minute for your session?
No, I have like next week's stuff for my religion class. Or I guess the end of this week's stuff and the beginning of next week's stuff for my religion class is due Monday morning at 8.
Oh yeah, same with mine.
Yeah, it's all weird. So I work weekends, nights.
Oh, that's right.
So 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. on Saturday night to Sunday morning is like prime homework time. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be able to do my homework at work.
I don't get why they had that for religion. It doesn't make sense to me why mine's 7 a.m. Monday morning, and I'm like, okay, that's when I'm coming home from the gym. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get this done. Okay, thank you.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.